enthusiast needs to stop what they're doing and watch this next presentation, because the Olympus Pen series is one of the most well-respected, top-of-the-line digital SLRs on the market. And I have to tell you, this one is so portable and fantastic. You are getting all the best features of a digital SLR camera in a size that you're going to love and take with you. Now, for the next, what do we have? 20 minutes. You have 5 flexible payments. So if you're familiar with Olympus Pen, this is one of the newest models. It's the first one we've done this year, and you can grab it for under $100 on your credit card. We are paying your shipping and handling this morning. And let me just tell you about the retail compare here. For all of you who love Olympus, the retail value is over $830. Here at HSN, it's under $500. We have very limited quantities. You're getting 2 lenses in our package this morning, and the features are just amazing. This camera can do 3D photos. It can do all your favorites, the face detection, the image stabilization. It does 1080p, highest of high definition, 12.3 megapixels, but this is that interchangeable lens, high-end photo experience that everybody loves. And to quote Lori Leland, this is one sexy camera.
It is sexy. I got this out of the box and I about fell over. I went, that is my new camera. Just that feeling came over me of, wow, I own this, and look how gorgeous this is. I know you've seen the ads. I know you love Olympus. If you've been around photography any at all, you've heard the name. If you've never owned Olympus, since 1919, leaders in groundbreaking imaging and lens technology. This is super lightweight and slim in an SLR camera. So this has the interchangeable lenses. I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to actually interchange those in just a second here. But one of the other things I want you to know about this, a gorgeous high-end, over 400,000 dots of resolution, 3-inch hypercrystal LCD screen here at the back. We are including for you, for that hot shoe mount up at the top, we're including the flash for you. Typically an upsell, typically something that costs extra.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so wait, I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second, because while we're doing, let's look at the if purchased separately, because it is such an incredible package here. I want you to be able to see. This is everything you're getting right now that you're looking at. We've thrown in some great software, but I want you to take a look, because it is truly an incredible opportunity. When you talk about the fact that you're getting that extra lens, you're getting that flash that's built into this model, you're getting some great software. It's a retail value of $830. And if software doesn't interest you, okay, forget about the software. Without the software, it's a $760 value that you're getting for under $500. Flex pay, which you only can get here at HSN. And I know Lori's partial to that purple, and that's the one she's holding. But I do want everybody to know that we do have color choices available for you. So here's the take a look. We've got less than 50 of each color to go around. That's it for the world launch of this high-end Olympus camera. Purple, this sexy brown, that's my favorite. We've got silver, black, and white. So less than 50 of each color. We know this is going to be popular. We know this is an investment, but this is taking your photography to the next level. 1080p video, 3D photography, and unbelievable clarity and quality that only Lori can show you.
Oh my gosh, 5 frames per second, sequential shooting modes. We are talking about art filters that will absolutely make your head swoon. Take a look at this. This is typically what you'd have to get that SLR experience, to get a large sensor. I'm going to talk to you about that sensor size in a moment. This brand new pen cam actually has the same sensor in it as this $1,000 camera plus lenses. Let me say that again. This camera's $1,000 plus you have to buy the lenses. We're including for you 2 lenses with your brand new pen cam. This is a little over 1 inch slim. It is also 7.7 ounces for the body alone. Let me just quickly show you here how easy this is to change. This is that interchangeable lens style. So all you're doing is just touching one button right here, twisting it off. You're grabbing your next lens. You're getting that telephoto lens in addition to the wide angle lens, and you're twisting that lens on, and you're ready for those nice zoom in pictures. So here's what we were talking about with the sensor size. So when we're doing that side-by-side comparison with the really expensive digital SLR cameras out on the marketplace today, or competitors with Olympus in this price point, you're typically looking at little tiny sensors. Now the problem with the small sensor is you don't get a lot of image material and information coming into the camera to give you better pictures. With Olympus, you're getting an 8 times larger sensor. And here's the point. The larger the sensor, the better the pictures. If you want a better picture, you need a bigger sensor. This is the biggest at 8 times larger than anything that's out there in this price point. And I have to tell you, this is the camera that is going to be more tomorrow than it is today. And the simple reason for that is because of those interchangeable lenses. You're not stuck with one thing. We love our little point and shoots. There's a time and a place. But to have something that takes images that look like they could be published in a magazine, that's what we're talking about with this brand new Olympus pen camera. By the way, with the included lenses that you're getting, this is your wide angle lens. So you can see beautiful image here. You can see that there's a windmill in the background, but because we are including for you that giant telephoto lens, that 40 to 150 millimeter lens, you're going to be able to go from here all the way across and get all the way in and see all of the fine details in that gorgeous image.
You know, summer is one of those times of year where we're going lots of places, we're making lots of memory.
Sure.
You know, and we want you to be able to get unsurpassed photos, make memories to last a lifetime. But normally a digital SLR camera is a schlep. It's a big, heavy tool. This is, I was reading some of the reviews on some of the higher end websites that rate different cameras, and every single one said, you don't sacrifice a single ounce of quality of features, and you get it in such a incredibly compact model. You know, you're getting basically the size of a point and shoot, but it is a digital SLR camera. It has interchangeable lenses, and this is your admission to the world. Once you get in on the camera, once you have the camera, we're giving you 2 lenses to get started, but then you're a part of a club. You can go buy so many different lenses as you keep playing with this camera, as you keep growing and expanding what you can do, as you keep enjoying all the features, the different shooting modes, the 3D photo, the face detection, everything that's possible in this camera, the autofocus on eyes, it's unbelievable. The features on this camera, it's just like with the iPad where we were like, we could spend a whole hour and we'd just start scratching the surface. But let me tell you, a cut above the rest. Absolutely so exciting when we can really step up our game when it comes to photography, especially this time of year. This is a one and done opportunity because we've brought in very limited quantities on these because we know it takes a very passionate camera enthusiast to get it home. But if you're the expert in your family, you'll be able to do all of those amazing manual functions that you want from an SLR camera.
Yes.
And then when the novice next to you wants to take pictures of you, put it on an incredibly intuitive auto mode and let them take just as high quality of a photo.
Absolutely. And I'm going to show you the user interface. This is a brand new user interface, a brand new processor as well. So everything is lightning fast. This has one of the fastest focuses in the entire industry. 60 milliseconds from you getting this out and aiming it at your subject, and bam, you have that autofocus instantaneously. So if you never want to miss a moment, your Olympus camera is going to be the absolute go-to camera for you. You have dozens of scene modes here. As a matter of fact, you have 23 different scene modes. You have the opportunity now to get clear, crystal clear pictures every single time with that super fast focusing. You have what's called live guide here too. So if you don't know anything about f-stops, you can certainly go in and do your manual controls, your aperture priority, your shutter priority, but you're going to be able to easily, with a simple icon-driven adjustment, make changes that typically as a photographer you'd have to know f-stops to be able to accomplish. You can change your focus from something near to something far with the touch of a button. I actually want to take you in to my camera because I just want to show you really quickly. Oh, I'm not sure where it went. I just want to show you our high definition video. There it is. There it is. I'm just going to do play here. This is the most unbelievable high definition video, 1080 full high def. And Olympus is brilliant. They have actually been one of the first companies to incorporate a one-touch button to high def video, and it's on the back of the brand new pen. And I just love the different features that you're seeing here. I love the way that you're able to enjoy these incredible movies and unbelievable pictures with your dual image stabilization. By the way, the image stabilizers are actually in the camera itself, not the lenses. So now the lenses are more affordable. Without an adapter, you are going to be able to get over 30 different lenses that are going to come ready for this brand new Olympus camera. And look at the sequential shooting mode. You're going to be able to take up to 5 frames per second and capture every single second of your loved ones. It's incredible.
So here's the headline. Obviously, the camera is incredible. The quality is just unsurpassed. We have 5 flexible payments available for the next 10 minutes and then that turns off. It goes back to 4. If you're thinking, you know what, I've been trying to step up, I've been looking around, I've been searching, take advantage of a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can get this camera home. Get it in your hands immediately. If it doesn't change the way you look at photography, if it isn't a giant leap ahead of everything you've used before, send it back. No questions asked. That is why we love FlexPay. Yes, it makes iPads more affordable, but what about when there's something like photography that you've been thinking about stepping up, you've been thinking about spending the money and getting something better, but you want to try it in your own hands? You can here at HSN. Try it with your own photography. Try it in your own world with 2 different lenses, with the color of your choice. We have very limited quantities across these colors, so this is the time to be able to get the one that you want. We have less than 8 minutes on the clock. The FlexPay goes away in a little under 10 minutes. We are going to see colors start to drop out. Remember, you're getting 2 lenses, over $830 in value, some great included software for when you get these amazing photos and you want to start getting really creative with them. We're including that for you today. And I just want to make mention with lots of you on the phone right now, if you're interested, we have great memory cards with all the great pictures and videos you're going to take. We have some great memory cards that you can add to your order. We have a great carrying case available because with these extra lenses, you're going to want to have everything with you at all times. We have a great small tripod if you're going to take great high-definition video where you're going to set up your camera. We're going to take care of all of it for you. Ask your representative while you're on the phone, but what it's really about is Olympus Pen, the newest one, the first one for the year, and 5 flexible payments under $100 to take it home and try out both lenses. Try out all the features and make sure that you love it and that you can get photos like these.
I mean, these are outstanding pictures. This is just a pretty little shot out in nature. There are a couple of little lovebirds sitting up here. I can't really see them. They're right in here. But because we're including 2 lenses for you, the 14 to 42 millimeter and the 40 to 150, you're going to be able to get closer with that included smaller lens. So now you can see the little birds sitting here, right here on their branch. But then when you employ that telephoto lens, that 40 to 150 millimeter, look at this. You can literally see the one in shadow, and you can also see the one in sunlight, and you can see every last little detail right there in his feathers. Talk about incredible macro modes with this camera. You can literally, look at the pictures. Seriously, don't they look like they were torn out of a magazine? I mean, this is professional imagery. Anything that you look at and you think that could be art, it could be a cat's tongue, that could be art.
Oh my gosh,
and I'm telling you, look
that.
at the texture here.
I love that photo.
I had never really gotten that close to a cat's tongue before. Visually,
how do you think they clean themselves? Those tongues are like sandpaper. I love my kitty's tongue. It's
so cute.
It's so cute. Okay, but so look at this. When we talk about macro, that is truly where you see the power of a camera.
It's true.
A point and shoot, a small lens, a small sensor, it cannot accomplish real world until in the macro mode. That is truly where your photography gets to become artwork. Take advantage of FlexPay, guys. We are going to see colors start to sell out. We have less than 50 in each one of the colors, whether it's the fun purple, the summery white, this sexy chocolate brown that I'm just in love with. You're getting not 1, but 2 lenses. Don't forget that. You're getting the telephoto and the standard to start out with, and you're getting access to the club. We're giving you 2 to start with, but then there's lots of other Olympus lenses you can continue to buy as you start to explore all this camera can do. I'm so thrilled, Lori, that we get to present this to everybody, that we give you the opportunity to say, you know what, try it out. It's only $100 on your credit card. We'll pay to ship it to you. We'll give you 2 different lenses so you can start to really understand the power of a digital SLR camera, and we'll give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if it's not everything we say it is and more, you can send it back, no questions asked.
And I just want to take you in to see the brand new user interface. You've seen the commercials for the pen cam. Everybody in the office, remember, and their makeup gets a little messed up, and they're talking about the party last night, and they captured all the images. Yeah, it's pretty cute. But take a look at this. So there's your program mode, your aperture priority, your shutter priority with a full description. There's your manual mode. Here's your setup mode. I love that the background changes so you know where you are. Art filters, 6 of them. Sexy, sexy art filters. I'm going to show you those in just a moment.
That's really your word for this camera, isn't it?
I
sexy.
Can't help it. It's the colors, it's the style. It's one of the sleekest, most beautiful cameras I've ever seen. Intelligent Auto, that's where I live. Take a look at your incredible scene selections here. Not only do you have tons and tons of different scenes, you have full descriptions explaining to you what each and every scene does. This is my favorite. This is the e-portrait, and I love it because it smooths out the fine lines and the wrinkles. Thank you very much. I'm going to get photographed like that from now on. And again, Dozens and dozens of scene modes here. You have 23 different scene modes with full descriptions. Love the fact that at any time you just touch that menu button and you're ready to go back to where you were before. As a matter of fact, I just want to show you a real quick in-camera edit. This is baby Peyton. I took those sequential shots just a moment ago. I'm going to do some editing in camera. You can do a shadow adjustment, red eye fix. This does autofocus tracking, so it's going to lock on and track any of your moving targets. So if you want to change up that picture in a brand new creative way, maybe I want to be a little bit closer on his face, maybe I like a different angle a little bit better, I'm going to be able to do all of this right here in the camera and make my decision without even having to use software. So there's my brand new image. I love it because I'm closer on his face. I'm eliminating some of the extraneous material with the big, giant 12 megapixel, 8 times larger sensor than you're seeing out there in many of the competitors, most of them actually in this price point. Look at the image quality you can get even when you're cropping in.
Well, think about it this way. This interface, it says, you know what, take any photo you want and then afterward perfect it.
That's right.
Don't worry about the framing. Don't miss that perfect moment, because within the camera itself, without even worrying about a learning curve and a computer program, in the camera itself, you can make the perfect picture that you want. But when you're taking it, you don't have to hesitate. You don't have to miss the perfect moment, because the camera is capable of changing and fixing and adjusting everything else afterward. Just take the pictures, grab them. You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. You can adjust the brightness, the color, the saturation after the fact. So you're exactly right. There's no pressure at all to take a perfect picture, because Olympus will help you perfect it. Let's talk about the art filters. Look at some of these incredible art filters. You have here pop art, which is going to make the color more vivid. Look at this. I love the grainy film. I mean, it turns everything into something that looks like kind of that documentary style. Look at this. Are you ready? I hope you're all sitting down. Look at this art filter for dramatic tone. Is that crazy?
Wow.
It looks like it could be almost a comic book, or, you know, just something super
I'm just going to say
stylized.
that looks like a shot from the new Batman movie or something.
It does.
So cool.
But then again, the images of your little ones, the family members in your life, and the people that you love turn out beautifully. Now, I just want you to know, average, everyday people like you and me take these pictures. I've taken a bunch of these pictures, the videos and everything that you've seen in the camera, I've taken myself. Olympus actually did what was called a pen ready project. And they reached out to some of their customers and said, send us some of your favorite pictures that you've taken with the pen camera. And this is a submission from an ordinary everyday person just like you and me who sent in this picture. And I thought it was absolutely incredible. Let me just show you really quickly. I know we're almost out of time. This is another one of those entries into that contest. This is called the Pen Ready Contest. And take a look at this. Are you pen ready? Are you ready to pack small but shoot big with the brand new pen camera? I'll tell you what, a lot of these people were, and their results were mind-blowing.
So I know that everybody loves to personalize their cameras, so I want to let you know we are starting to